President Obama is on his way to South Africa for tomorrow's memorial for Nelson Mandela. Also aboard Air Force One are the First Lady, former President George W. Bush and his wife, and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Former Presidents Clinton and Carter are traveling separately. Mark Phillips is in Johannesburg.
When the life being remembered is Nelson Mandela's life, even the family dances as it mourns. Nelson Mandela is the oldest grandson and now, as oldest male, head of the Mandela clan. He could only move through the crowd of dancers by joining them. He was meeting up with the rest of the family at the Mandela home. They had gathered to go together to a last private viewing of the body, still being held in a military morgue, before the Mandela farewell becomes a grand world event. As many as 100 world leaders have said they'll attend the first and largest event of the week-long commemoration, the memorial service expected to fill the National Soccer Stadium.
So what are you doing here?
With much of the world's ruling class on hand, along with President Obama, security is a huge concern and police have already been deployed. But the tributes have already started. Former Archbishop Desmond Tutu, another of the great anti-apartheid heroes, recalled a trip to the U.S. during the liberation struggle to enlist support.
I was in San Francisco, and this lady rushed up to me, and she said, "Hello, Archbishop Mandela."
But it's the real Mandela and what he did that this is all about.
But instead of being consumed by hate and a lust for revenge, emerging as a stalwart for reconciliation, magnanimity, and forgiveness.
And Scott, the list of speakers at tomorrow's big service here promises to be long, diverse, and unique. Only Nelson Mandela could get the President of the United States and the President of Cuba speaking from the same platform at the same event.
And we'll look for your coverage here and on CBS This Morning tomorrow, Mark. Thanks very much. The service begins at 4 a.m. Eastern Time, and CBS News will air portions of it live, including President Obama's remarks.